All right, so good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm sure that you guys have had a wonderful sort of evening wherever you guys are, or morning or afternoon wherever you guys are in the world. So yeah, I feel like in this video I'm going to be talking about obviously starting a new rebuild in my life, and what I basically mean by that is that I feel like I'm changing a lot of things in my life in the past sort of 2 weeks. I mean, you guys obviously know that I recently got a goldfish. You know what I mean? And obviously he's in a big tank and he's loving and enjoying life at the moment. I'm also going to be getting two clownfish as well next week. But other than that, no, I feel like everything in my life is looking pretty good at the moment. I feel like obviously, like I said, I mean, prices are still going up, but I mean, obviously I'm finding ways to obviously cope and manage. But like I said before, man, I mean, but yeah, I've started a new rebuild in my life. I mean, obviously, I've quit, social media. I think as well, and I think that it's really has helped me. It's helped me immensely. And I would say even spiritually as well, because I feel like I feel like a lot of people basically kind of in the West are a bit spiritually devoid. And I feel like in terms of me, living a happy life and me enjoying and living life, you have to live a life, which you feel like you're most happy and comfortable with. You know what I mean? And nobody can ever tell you otherwise. So that's the most important thing. And I feel like, because what I like in my life is structure. What I like in my life is for me to be able to wake up in the morning and do what I want to do. Do you know what I mean? And I don't like to be, and that's it. I just want to live life on my own. But I feel like over the years, I mean, listen, I'm not gonna talk about the past anymore because I feel like at the end of the day, I'm just thinking forward, and I feel like yeah, there has been a lot of people in my life that I've obviously have fallen out with, unfortunately, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. I mean, life isn't fair, you know. But I mean, at the end of the day, there's an old saying that you've got to accept the deck of cards that you've been given, and I feel like that's what I have to do. But you just have to make best of what cards that you've obviously have been given, and you just got to just live and enjoy life. But anyway, I've got to clean up my goldfish tank probably in the next 10 minutes. Usually takes me about 30 minutes, usually 40. But yeah, but other than that, I mean, I'm really happy with life at the moment. I mean, obviously there's been a lot of doubts in my head and stuff like that, but I feel like now, but I'm not gonna talk about the past anymore. I mean, I know that on my YouTube channel, I think like a year ago, maybe 6 months ago, I was a bit more negative. I was talking about all of basically my bad experiences that I've had, with a lot of people in my life. But I feel like at the end of the day, you've got to move on at some stage. I could say big up to my best friend because obviously me and him have been friends for nearly 8 years. We're coming up on 8 years now, and I think it's been amazing. So I think that's just basically the most important thing. But yeah, I think with me, it's just all about thinking about the future now. I mean, obviously, there's been a lot of people in my life that I've decided to, well, not associate with anymore in terms of my new rebuild in life. But yeah, I'm rebuilding my life like a new football team, basically. But I'm getting rid of people that I feel like don't really contribute positively. You know what I mean? And obviously, my best friend, he will always be around until the day I pass away. And to be honest, I do love my best friend to pieces. I do. Do you know what I mean? Because he's always been there for me. Like even times when I've struggled, he's always helped out. He's always chipped in, and that's what I appreciate. You know what I mean? And that's all I've ever asked for, really. But you don't need like a group of friends nowadays because people tend to be snakes. Do you know what I mean? So, but I feel like at the end of the day, it is what it is. I mean, but yeah, I'm just thinking about the future, thinking forward, and yeah. But thank you guys so much for watching the channel. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please make sure that you like, subscribe, and comment. I mean, obviously, I've got some more Borderlands 4 content coming up, obviously. But yeah, I feel like my life's looking really good at the moment. But yeah, all I can say is peace out to you guys. Make sure that you like, subscribe, and comment, and yeah, that's it.